Y'all, so I'm just gonna make a little short video on the way home. Have y'all been watching Kwame Brown? It was only a matter of time. He had Judge Joe Brown on there. Judge Joe Brown is a flaming misogynist, okay? And it is so gross. And he had him, and a homophobe. He had him on his show. And it was a mess. Did y'all watch it? I was like, oh God. But it's so crazy how he was just letting that old black man talk that mess. Now I was laughing at some points because I really deduced that exchange between Kwame Brown and Judge Joe Brown to an old black man sitting in that one booth that nobody rents at the end of the barbershop, talking shit, old bitter ass black man talking shit about homosexuals, shout out to Rodney. Shout out to Rodney the Voice, homosexuals. Okay, he said, I just feel like he's an old black man, like, you know that last booth at the barbershop that nobody rents, and that old black man is sitting there. He's bitter, he's homophobic, he's a misogynist. His hands is dry right in here. That's what Judge Joe Brown was giving me. And you know, when those men are in the barbershop talking they toxic shit, that nobody corrects them. Nobody says, hey, old man, hey, No, they don't say, this level of thinking, we don't think like this no more. But, you know, it's a mess. It's a mess. I was like, Kwame, but you know, Kwame, he comes off typical. Like, you know, they're like, you know, I don't know. I was like, he comes off typical. I was like, okay, it was only a matter of time before he showed his damn slip. And that's why you can never tether yourself to someone's identity so quickly, and to the point where it's like, you feel like, oh my God, I can't even laugh at something they said, or I can't even listen to something they did, because of their ideologies and their points of view on things. You can't be so tethered, like even with the bonnet thing, you can't be so tethered to someone else's identity that you feel like the representation they give is a reflection of you. Like, we really have to learn how, and I know it's hard because for generations and generations and generations, black people have been grouped as a monolith, and so we always feel like one black person represents all black people, and that's not the truth. That's not the truth. So if you see me in public, or if you have a point of view, I'm not so tethered to you that I can't say like, oh, okay, well, I can see that point of view. It won't be the way that I would do it, but I can see where you're coming from. But I'm not so like, oh, I have to be like with Kwame Brown. Like I said the other day, I was like, I don't know his whole story. What I'm talking about is what we're talking about here. Like the thing with Jason Lee. The thing with Jason Lee and Angela Stanton, Hollywood Unlocked and Angela Stanton. I'm not so tethered to Jason Lee that I can't say, that I can't separate that he ain't shit, but then he also needed to cuss that lady's ass out. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not so tethered to him, and I don't feel like I can't, like with Monique. I'm not so tethered to her where I feel like, girl, you out here, you in a robe, you looking crazy, that she represents me. She don't represent me. You understand what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy.